Welcome back with a new math tutorial. In this video we are talking about area of parallelogram. Before we start with the parallelogram, we need to know what is the meaning of the polygon. Polygon is a closed figure formed from three line segments or more. Each line segment of them is called a side. Each two sides of the polygon intersect at one point, this point defined by the vertex. The number of vertices of any polygon equal to the number of sides equal to the number of angles. One of those polygons is called the parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which each two opposite sides are parallel and equal in length. Quadrilateral means a polygon which formed from four sides. Now we have a rhombus. The rhombus is a parallelogram with all sides are equal. To find the area of the parallelogram, we need to multiply the length of the base multiplied by the corresponding height. The height is the length of the line segment joining between the two parallel bases. So in question number 1, we need to find the area. At the first, we need to find the length of the base. By counting, you will find that we have 6 units. Now we need to find the length of the height. By counting the number of squares, it will be equals to 8. So the area of the parallelogram equals to the length of the base multiplied by the length of the height. So it will be equals to 6 multiplied by 8, which equals 48 squared units. In question number 2, we need to find the area. Number 1, we need to find the length of the base. By counting, you will find that the length of the base will be equal to 6 units. The length of the height will be equal to 3 units. To find the area now will be equal the length of the base multiplied by the height, which is 6 multiplied by 3, to find that the answer will be equals to 18 squared units. In question number 5, we need to find the area of the parallelogram. If you look at that, we have the height equals to 11, and we have the length of two sides. Each side of them defined by the base of the parallelogram. Which one that we can choose? We need to look at the height. The height is perpendicular to the side 20. So 20 now will be the base and the height will be equal to 11. To find the area will be equal to 20 multiplied by 11. The answer will be equal to 220 squared units. Again in question number 6. The height is equal to 16. The height is perpendicular. Perpendicular, it means it's forming a right angle. Forming a right angle with a side equals to 4. So the base equals to 4. So now to find the area will be equal to the length of the base, which is 4 multiplied by the length of the height, which is equal to 16. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be equal to 64 squared units. In question number 7, we need to find the area. To find the area will be equal to the length of the base multiplied by the height. We know that each two opposite sides are parallel, so the side here equals to 10, so the opposite also will be equals to 10. It means the length of the base equals to 10 and the height will be equals to 5. To find the area will be equal to the length of the base, which is 10, multiplied by the height, which is 5. So the answer now will be equals to 50 squared units. In this part of the lesson, we need to find the missing dimension of each parallelogram. So in question number 13, we need to find the value of the height, because we know the length of the base and the area. To find the height will be equals to the area divided by the length of the base. And if we need to find the base, it will be equal to the area divided by the length of the height. So now we need to find the height. We know that the area equals to 45. We will divide it by the length of the base, which equals to 9. So the height now will be equals to 5 inches. In question number 14, we need to find the length of the base. The base now is missing and the height equal to 6. We know that to find the length of the base will be equals to the area divided by the length of the height, which is 48 divided by 6. To find the answer now will be equals to 8 meters. And that's how can we find the length of the missing part. In this part of the lesson, we need to find the area of the shaded part. For any question related to the area of the shaded part, number 1, find the area of the greatest. Number 2, find the area of the smallest. The area of the shaded part will be equal to the difference between the area of the greatest and the area of the smallest. So the area of the shaded now will be equal. The area of the greatest minus the area of the smallest. The greatest now will be a rectangle. We know that the area of rectangle equal length multiplied by width. The length now will be equal to 25 and the width will be equal to 11. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be equal to 175 squared units. Now we need to find the area of the parallelogram. The area of the parallelogram equal to the length of the base multiplied by the height, which is 12 multiplied by 4. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be equals to 48 squared units. Now we need to find the area of the shaded part. The area of the shaded part equal to the difference between the area of the greased shape minus the area of the smallest. So it will be 275 minus 48. By subtract, you will find that the answer will be equal to 127 squared units. Again, in question number 22, we need to find the area of the shaded part. The greased shape that we have now is a parallelogram, so we need to find the area of parallelogram. The area of the parallelogram equal to the length of the base multiplied by the height, which is 15 multiplied by 8. By multiplying, you will find that the answer will be 120 squared units. Now we need to find the area of the smallest shape. If you look at the smallest shape, you will find that two sides are equal. It means we are talking about area of a square. The area of the square equal to the side multiplied by itself. So just multiply 6 by 6, the answer will be equal to 36 squared units. Now we need to find the area of the shaded part. The area of the shaded part equal to the difference between the two areas that we have. By subtract, you will find that the answer will be equal to 84 squared units. And that's how can we find the area of the parallelogram, the value of the missing dimension, and the area of the shaded part.